for all of us. And let's start. First, we're connecting inwards. Let's see what's going on. How do we stand? How do we feel? And as we're standing, let's pay attention to our position of the sacrum. Okay, so let's tilt a little bit the tailbone underneath, but tiny, just as a bit we're softening it. Yeah, so it's not a real movement, it's a relaxation. Okay, and let's relax the pelvic floor. And let's pay attention to the spine, elongating upwards. Wonderful. Let's close the feet a bit, interlace the fingers and stretch up. And continue with this awareness of the spine into the fingers, and then visualizing the light shooting out. And then let's just gently, not much, a little bit, open one side and the other side. So a bit to the side and up. Side and up. Like this, we're growing together, higher and higher. Okay. And then let's lower the arms from the side, slowly. And then open again, a medium step. And from side to side, just softening gently. Okay, and then open like this, and let's drop the arm, one forward, one backwards, and then to the other side. Inhale up, exhale. And then both arms to same direction from side to side, stretching the opposite heel. And then let's twist and stretch further up and backwards. And again, from the front, like we did before. And then again, soft from side to side. Okay, let's rotate the pelvis. And reverse. Let's rotate only the pelvis. And reverse. Let's work on the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. And reverse. And then let's open like this. Inhale. Open the chest. Exhale. Inhale forward. Open the upper back. Exhale. Inhale the front. Exhale. And the back. Make sure that you're also tilting your tailbone forward and like aiming the head towards the tailbone from the front. And as you're doing so, you're breathing deep to your back. Exhale, opposite. And release, and then again from side to side. Great, let's work with the head a little bit. Let's make rotation. Make sure that you're softening your jaw. And synchronizing with the breath. Exhale down, inhale up and backwards. Let your jaw become soft. And reverse. Very good. Let's just bring the head to one shoulder and then center and to the other shoulder. Inhale as you're changing, exhale as you bringing to the shoulder. If you can, you breathe from your nose. Okay, let's embrace the ear, like the head and touching the ear, and then gently pulling the opposite to the opposite shoulder. And then let's lift the opposite arm and gently lower it down and stop where you feel a connection in the stretch between the arm and the neck. And breathe to the stretch. As you hold it like this, bring your fingers towards your forearm from the inside, and then opposite, open it up. Like this a few times. Inhale up, stretch, exhale down. Okay, release, embrace, stretch, ear to shoulder, and then lift the arm, the opposite arm, and go down and stop where you're activating the stretch. And then again, point the fingers to the inner forearm and up. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, releasing gently. And again, just to soften, let's rotate the head, relax the jaw. And reverse. Wonderful. Interlacing the fingers, pay attention how you do it. Stretch forward, arch your back, bend your knees, and go down a little bit. Inhale up. Stretch and elongate up, and then tiny backwards. Again, forward, bend your knees. Make sure you're tucking your tailbone forward and arching the whole back. Chin to chest. Inhale deep. Go up. Inhale and arch a bit backwards. Again, go down. Arch. Go up. And arch a bit backwards. Interlace the fingers behind. Stretch the arms away. Away, roll your shoulder blades. First, let's arch again backwards as we're opening the arms and opening the chest. Inhale deep to the chest. Bend your knees, exhale down. Let's do it dynamic. Inhale again, up. Open your chest. Exhale. Up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. and release. Side to side, soft, relax tension, relax the mind. Okay, again, let's just stand quietly and just see what's going on, how we're feeling, what change. Okay, great. Let's work on the legs a little bit. And either you hold something or without holding, let's just move one leg forward and backwards. And let your arms move in synchronicity, natural, nothing to do. And if possible, make the movement a bit bigger, higher, if possible, whatever works. Always synchronizing with the breath. Okay, great. Let's do the other leg. Starting small movement, and if possible, let the arms synchronize with the movement naturally, and then higher and higher. There's a song, no? Higher and higher, baby. No? Okay? Whee! Good. Let's just shake a little bit. Shake everything. Okay, wonderful. Again, let's interlace, stretch, and we go to one side. Stretch your arms above. Try to stretch your elbows if possible and rotate your head towards the ceiling. Or if you're lucky to be outside, towards the sky. And then breathe to the stretch. Recognize the side that is stretching and breathe and fill it up with beautiful air. And when you exhale, visualize that the air and the energy is spreading along that side. Try to include with your awareness the whole side. So when you're exhaling, the energy flows in the whole side. Okay? Inhale deep. Exhale and lift up as you exhaling to the lower abdomen, lower back. Stretch in the center. Light shooting out from the fingertips. Collect the core. Activate feet, thighs, pelvic floor, and lower abdomen. And down we go to the other side. Again, stretch and then breathe into the side and release the energy and the air through that side. Keep the mind completely focused inwards. Inhale deep. And as you exhale, direct the breath to the lower abdomen, lower back. Stretch up again in the center and release the arms from the sides. And again, let's soften from side to side, releasing tension. Beautiful. Let's again do some rotation of the pelvis. Both direction. Okay, let's work on the shoulder. Big movement, lifting on the heels. Sorry, lifting on the toes and bending on the heels. Inhale up. Big breathing. A lot of air into the body, in and out. And reverse. Okay, let's work with both arms backwards. Let's first do it slow. Inhale and big movement backwards. Okay, lift up, big movement. Inhale. Try to bring your arms as backwards as possible and down. Let's do it again. Toes, heels. Toes, heel. Inhale deep. A lot of air as you opening. Open your chest. Fresh air. Good morning. Lot of oxygen to the body. Faster. And reverse. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, and as you do it, try to, when you do this, yeah, work with your palms, rotate everything, and then close in opposite like this. Yeah, so you start like this and you close like that when you go down. Inhale from the back, go up. Sorry, we did backwards, yes, so. No, we did backwards or forward, I don't remember now. Anyway, do the opposite direction, whatever you did. Okay? And faster. Yeah, we did backwards, so now we do forward. And then to make yourself happy, clap, 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 clap. Okay, and release them. Okay, again, just check in, see how you're doing. Okay, good. Let's move a little bit like this, and try to move less the shoulder and more the pelvis. Okay, so when we in the end of the movement, we kind of pushing a little bit to the side, pushing, pushing, pushing. If you want to get more reference, you can put your hands, then it moves even less, the shoulder. Okay, now let's make a half circle to the front and side. Half circle to the front and side. Half circle to the front, half circle to the front, and then opposite. Half circle to the back, side. Half circle to the back, push. Half circle to the back. And then we make again a big movement. Try not to move so much the shoulders, more the pelvis. As big as you can. And reverse. Wonderful. Releasing. Okay, let's just open a bit more the shoulder with this beautiful movement. When we go like this. In the end of the movement, when you get into the stretch, then you breathe, recognizing where the work is done in the body, and you breathe to that part. And try to see if by softening with your awareness and the breath, you can pull a bit more. Release. Release the shoulder, and let's do the other side. There is some opposite movement should be taking place between the shoulder, because something want to move like this, we take it backwards. So as you pulling, pull your shoulder backwards, so there is only movement from the joint. Don't let the whole shoulder move forward. Okay, so you're pulling opposite. Okay, good. Wonderful. Now let's do this one. Try to pull, and then we inhale up, exhale, pull, and go down. Again, the same story with the shoulder. Don't let the shoulder go forward. Inhale, and go down. Inhale, go down. Inhale, go down. Let's do the other side. First we pulling, and then bend up and down. One. And then again, from side to side, soft. Okay, time to stretch a little bit. So we're opening a wider step. Let's first start by having the feet 45 degrees. Yeah, medium to big step. Yeah, not as big, but not too small. And we go down. Always when we go down, you pay attention not to push your back, I mean your buttocks backwards. Yeah, opposite. Do a little bit of forward of the tailbone. We go down. Okay. Once we are down, we're pushing the knees backwards. Okay, and first let's start to activate a little bit the meridians, working on the stomach, which is the top of the thigh, especially downwards movement. Yeah, especially. Okay, working on the inside, spleen, liver, kidney. Massaging, especially upward, is emphasized. Try to cover everything. Okay, working on the outside. Yeah, like this, with the gallbladder. Again, especially down is emphasized. And working on the back of the thigh, it's the urinary bladder. Again, especially downward movement emphasized. Wonderful. Releasing. A bit from side to soften. Oh, that feels great already. Okay, let's repeat. Meaning repeat the pose, but now let's focus more on the stretch. Okay, so let's bring praying position and let's go down. Remember the tailbone, yeah? So you're pulling a little bit the pubic bone up towards the navel to allow the tailbone to go under. Okay, as we're going down, pushing the knees backwards, okay? Making sure that your feet are pushed into the floor. Okay, let's work a little bit on the arm and the forearm, down and up. Exhale down. Rotate as much as you can. Inhale up, and then exhale to the opposite direction. And again. Wonderful. And then release, and let's go up and release the tension. And again, just to soften everything, just go very soft from side to side, very comfortable, very quiet. Okay, let's go again to the same pose. Go down. Okay, and now let's go a little bit from side to side. Always synchronizing with breathing. Exhale, inhale to the center as you change, exhale. If possible, you breathe from the nose. If not, whatever works. And keep pushing the knees backwards. Okay, and now let's make a circle, or better saying an 8. And let's reverse. Okay, great. Releasing. Let's just check in a little bit, see how we're doing. How is our mind, our emotions, our physical body? How is the breath moving in and out? Wonderful. Let's do a bit of sun salutation. So we go to the front of the mattress and we're inhaling from the side and we're exhaling into praying position. Inhale up and arch back. Here you watch your lower back, so really do it carefully. Always with the tailbone tilt under and forward. Exhale, go down. Okay, let's keep it here a little bit, just down, trying to push your knees backwards, activate the hamstrings, and allow the torso to relax down quietly, breathing to the pose. Okay, shifting weight to the left, we're lifting the right leg, and let's lift as high as we can. Yeah, quietly, and hold it as high as you can. Okay, from here, we're sending the leg backwards, far, and we hold it in the runner pose. Activate your core and try to push your heel, your back heel and front knee away from the center. Good. From here, rejoining both feet into the plank pose. We hold it strong. Okay, here, if you want to lift on one leg, you lift one leg and then just tilt from side to side. Make sure that your abdominals are activated. And then let's change to the other leg or other foot. Activate your abdominals. Keep your core very strong. Okay. Back down. And now the knees down, flattening your toes and pushing back into the child pose. Exhale. Stay here for a minute. Take a deep breath. Open your back with the breath and stretch your arms forward. Yeah, buttocks towards the heels. Okay, from here, we want to slide forward if possible. We want to end up in the cobra. So if possible, you slide, yeah, bringing the head and then the chest, yeah, and then the pelvis and then the cobra. If it's difficult, from here you go up through the cat and then you're finding yourself in the same cobra and life is wonderful. Yeah, so we're in the cobra. Watch your lower back. Okay, from here we go up again through the cat, toes in, and we're lifting up into downward facing dog. And we start to lower one heel at a time. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, and let's stretch both sides and lower the heels, both heels down. Okay, from here we inhale deep and we exhaling the left leg forward, stretching again. Inhale and exhale the right forward, and again we go down. Okay, from here we're bending the knees and inhaling, lifting the arms from the side, joining them above, stretching nice and long, a little bit backwards and down in praying position and down, relaxing. Take a deep breath and relax everything. Observe the body, observe the breath, observe alignment of the spine, the head. Okay, let's do the other side. We inhale, arms from the side, exhale, praying position. Inhale, lift up and arch back. Exhale, go down. And let your body, upper body, hang down. Make sure you're activating your feet, your arches. Yeah, push your knees back and allow the upper body to hang down while keeping the core really strong. Okay, let's shift weight to the right and lift the left leg as high as we can. Inhale, exhale, big step backwards and stretch. Yeah, stretch your knee forward and your heel backwards while keeping your pelvis stable. Good. Now we're joining both legs together and let's just do a different movement to strengthen shoulders, abdominals, back, making a circle. Again, if you want to do it with one leg and lift the other one, that's cool. Opposite direction, opposite leg. Great. Let's lower both knees down, flattening the toes, pushing back. Exhale into the child pose. Stretch your arms really nice and long forward. Okay, from here we go forward. We're sliding, keeping the buttocks up, the chest down. Okay, and now let's just strengthen the lower back by lifting and the upper body without the hands supporting. Okay, lift as high as you can and lift your legs a little bit and hold it. Okay, we go down and then we're supporting both sides, pushing a little bit to the cobra, up to the cat. Let's stop in the cat and bring the hands underneath the shoulders and let's make some rotation with the pelvis to soften the lower back. Opposite direction. Beautiful. We're back in the center and let's bring the toes in. Inhale, exhale, and up we go again. Downward facing dog. Lowering one heel down at a time. Slowly, slowly stretching the back of the legs. Inhale and exhale. Okay, let's stretch both sides equal. Yes, so first we want to bring the abdomen close to the thighs. Then we want to push the knees backwards and then lower the heels down. Hold the pose and breathe deep. Okay, let's do a few standing poses from here. Inhale, and we're bringing the left leg forward in between the hands. And let's drop the back heel. Keep the back foot really strong to anchor you as you're lifting up. Inhale and push the body up into warrior number 2. Okay, strong arms. Adjust the position of your feet. Okay, so you make sure that the edge of the back foot is really anchoring you as you're moving forward. Yeah, try not to go beyond 90 degrees. Okay, inhaling deep to the pose. See with your mind the whole body and breathe to the whole body. Okay, let's release a little bit. Inhale, and down we go into the triangle. The top arm makes a circle from the front, stretches as far as possible, and then position above in line with the bottom arm. Okay, and the body, the upper body is opening, aiming chest to the ceiling. Good. Let's close. Let's lift the back heel and bend the front knee and push the body up into warrior number one pose with a lift back heel. Down we go. Awareness in the whole body. Breathing to the whole body. Inhale, exhale, elongate forward and go down, supporting both sides of the front foot. Inhale and let's stretch the front leg, aiming the upper body towards the leg. And try to lower the back heel as much as possible down. Breathing deep and softening into the pose. Bend the front knee, inhale, exhale straight back into downward facing dog. Stretching both sides. Inhale, exhale, and go down to relax a little bit in the child pose before we're doing the other side. Push back and just breathe deep into your back, into your whole posture. Also, when you are relaxing, make sure that your awareness is in the whole body and you're breathing to the whole body. This is the key in yoga, breath and awareness to the whole body. Okay, let's lift up to the cat. Again, to soften the back, let's make a few rotations like belly dancing with the pelvis, just to soften the back, both direction. Let's do a few down and up movement, again, to activate the spine and to soften the back. Inhale down, exhale up. Okay. And then let's bring the toes in. Inhale. Bring your hands a bit further away, not underneath the shoulder, further away. And exhale, lifting and lowering one heel down at a time. Stretching both heels down and stretching the knees away. Inhale, exhale the right leg forward and stretch in the runner pose. Okay, let's get ready to go up to the warrior number two. So we're dropping the back heel down. We give a lot of power to the front thighs. Inhale, exhale to your lower abdomen, lower back, and push up. Good. Once in the pose, we start to arrange first. Make sure you have alignment between your feet. Make sure the back foot pointing forward 90 degrees and awareness goes to the edge of the back foot. Then as you anchoring the back leg, the back foot, you start to go forward and down with your front knee. But all the time push opposite direction. Okay, a lot of power goes into the legs, into the feet, into the toes. And then we're looking to the direction of the front knee. Okay, from here, let's inhale, exhale, stretch or straighten the front knee. And we go down into the triangle, elongate away. And then one arm down, the other one comes from the front, pushing from the shoulder joint away and away and away as you lift up. And you end up with one line between both hands, both arms. And then awareness goes to the whole body. Inhale and exhale and soften. Okay, inhale, exhale, close, lift the back heel. Okay, let's get ready to go to warrior number one. So we're bending the front knee a bit. We give again a lot of power to the legs, both legs. We inhale deep and we're pushing strong the body up, interlacing the fingers, and we start to go down, aiming the back heel down and the front knee forward. Breathing deep to the pose. Keep elongating up as you're going down from your legs or from the knee. Inhale, exhale. Go down, hands both sides of the front foot. And let's stretch the front knee. Yeah, breathing to the hamstrings and slowly softening down. Okay. From here, let's rotate both feet forward. Okay, let's open a bit wider step between the legs. And then we're pushing the buttocks backwards. So the weight goes on the heels. And we're stretching our arms forward. And we're holding the pose and breathing. Remember, awareness to the whole body. When you inhale, you see as if the energy and the air are filling up the whole body. When you exhale, everything softens and you go deeper into the pose naturally. Okay, now let's bring the arms just underneath the body or the head. If you reach, if you can, you hold your elbows and you just let your head drop down. Wherever you're stopping, that's perfect. Just breathe to the pose. Okay, and then again, we're supporting with the hands and we sit down. Let's embrace the knees and lie down and just roll from side to side to soften the back. One minute, I just reposition. And let's make circles, both knees together, opposite directions. Great. Let's just stretch 1 minute in Shavasana and tilt the pelvis from side to side to soften and relax tension from the lower back. Let this movement move into the whole body, like we did in the beginning, some shaking naturally. Let the body move as free as possible to release tension. Yeah, let this movement increase if possible to quite a wild movement, but natural. Don't push it. If it happens, great. If not, great as well. And just stop moving and observe. Observe your breath. Observe your mind. Observe your emotions. Observe your body. Can you observe the observer? Aha. That's the most important. Good. Let's roll from the side and sit up. Let's bring the feet a bit closer. Yeah. Support. Always pay attention what you're doing. Don't do things automatic. You use this session to train your mind to pay attention. Okay, you put the hand like this, then change like that. Like this, your mind will stop doing things automatic. Okay, from here, we're releasing and we're activating abdominals. Go as low as you feel comfortable. Always when we activate abdominals, we're activating pelvic floor. So the whole core is working. Okay, let's try to keep one foot stable on the floor and stretch the other one. Bend, inhale, and stretch the other one. Change, inhale, and the other one. Change, inhale, and the other one. Come up. Bring your toes together, or your feet, sorry, and allow the knee to drop and go forward. Yeah, let's hold the toes and pull the upper body down and just stop wherever you stop, okay? And breathe to the pose. Remember, always when we go out from the center, we're pushing the legs into the floor, we're activating the pelvic floor, we're activating the abdominals. Yeah, so we have a strong core that holds us as we move from the center out. Okay, then slowly we go up. And let's activate again abdominals. This time, if possible, let's lift both legs. Hold them as high as you feel comfortable, but activate core, and most important. If the body shakes, let it shake. It is okay. But don't let your mind shake. Okay, we go down. This time, let's stretch the legs. Let's take the buttocks out. So we're holding one side and then the other side. So we're sitting more on the sitting bone. Let's bend the knees a little bit, support both sides, and then let's stretch one leg. Keep the toes flexed. Stretch the other leg. And again, bend the other one. Inhale and slide it, stretch. Inhale, bend, slide it, stretch. Wonderful. And let's slowly, slowly walk our way forward. We try to stretch from the hip joints, yeah, not from the top. So we don't just arch like this. If possible, we try to go like this, yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, so we go forward, walking with the hands, holding the leg or the toes or wherever you feel. If it's difficult, it's always nice to take a belt here. If you cannot go too much forward, you can take a belt over your feet and then hold the belt and pull your body down. Okay. Once down, again, the same story, connecting awareness to the whole body, breathing to the whole body. See your whole body from inside. Fill it with air and fill it with energy. And when you exhale, you're releasing, you go down. Okay, let's keep down, but let's work only with the head. Inhale and lift your head up. Exhale and bring your chin down, chest, chin to chest. And then keep the chin
towards the chest, and then inhale again to the back. Open your back in that way. And then exhale, release, and then inhale again, lift your head. Exhale, chin to chest, and then inhale again to the back. Exhale, release the chin, and inhale again, head up. One more time. Exhale, chin to chest, and keep the chin touching the chest, and inhale to your back again. Exhale, and slowly come up. Great. And again, let's lie on our back, pull our knees, roll from side to side, and then let's stretch a little bit to one side. So we're opening in a cross, the arm, then we're crossing the left leg over the right knee, and then let's lower both to the left. The head is turning to the right. And again, once you're in the pose, you breathe into the pose and soften. As more connected your awareness to the body relaxes faster and more profound. So try to really be intimate with the area that is stretched and let it soften. Okay, to come up, first undo the legs and then bring first the right and then the left. Good. Now we do the other side. Okay? So we're crossing the right over the left. And then let's lower both to the right, head to the left. And again, once in the pose, awareness to the area that is stretched and softening. Great. Again, release first, and then lift the left, lift the right, and let's stretch into Shavasana. Let's wiggle a bit the pelvis, wiggle the whole body, release tension like this. And then let's stop the movement. Take a deep breath into the whole body and release tension. Again, deep breath into the whole body. Air goes everywhere, like water that irrigates a field. And exhale and release tension. Let's release tension from the head and the eyes, the forehead, the face, the jaw, the tongue, the lips. Releasing tension from the back of the head, from the neck, from the throat. Softening the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingers. Relaxing the chest and the rib cage. Really feel that they are opening up to create space for the lungs. Relaxing the abdomen, the internal organs. Let's relax the pelvic floor, the legs, the feet, the toes. Bringing awareness to the whole body as one unit, soft, relaxed, vibrating. Widening the awareness to the vibration also outside the body. Again, let's breathe deep to the whole body. Fill it up with a lot of air. Exhale, release tension. Let's gently move the arms and the legs to waken up into movement. Let's again bring the knees up, embrace and roll a little bit from side to side. Let's roll onto one side, take a deep breath on that side. And then slowly, let's lift up and sit cross-legged. Let's just check in 1 minute, see what's going on, how we're doing. Okay, and let's conclude by chanting Om 3 times. We inhale deep. Then let's take a minute to give gratitude that we are here together practicing. How beautiful. And let's visualize that this beautiful energy generates through this practice is spread among all being in the whole creation. Thank you so much. Blessed day, blessed week, blessed life, blessed eternity. Thank you very much.